What's up everyone, this is Shadow Trainer 1030, and today I thought I'd bring you all a review on a brand new film, Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution. This film is directed by the same thing from the original, Satoshi Tajiri. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right if I'm not. Anyways, the cast of this film is half of the same, and other ones not so much. The story of this one is pretty simple from the classic. Ash and his friends are on a journey until they end up being invited to go to an island where the world's greatest Pokemon trainer ever existed. Of course, other trainers got tagged along. I just got done watching the film with my sibling, so what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to tell you all what I thought about it, and etc. But first, before I get into it, I do want to mention that I recently started a brand new giveaway. If you're new to the channel, if my channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to try to pick one winner to not only receive a fresh new Nintendo Switch, but also a copy of your choice, Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield. More details will be at the first video you see on my channel. Be sure to check it out. Help my channel reach the goal by sharing it with your friends and family, social media, or wherever you share it, they appreciate it. Alright, so now getting back to today's video, start off with what are my thoughts on the film. I do like the animation where it's more modernized, but as the story itself, it's like, what's the point of watching it? It's like comparing it to the live-action version of Lion King, which came out last year, and to the original cartoon classic, Lion King. So, there were sequences in here that I do like, for example, at the beginning of the film, there was where the professor and the others went to the ruins to discover Mew. They do find a fossil and take it to the lab. So that was never from the original. There were other sequences that are completely different from the original. They do add some stuff here. But there were times that the scenes here were different from the original, and other ones not so much. Alright, so now for the negatives of this film, which I have a couple of them. First off, there's really no emotion in this one. There was a scene in here exactly from the original where Ash turns into stone and Pikachu and others started crying, all that kind of stuff. From the original, there was emotion to me. But now this one, it's like, okay. Another one scene has Ash and his friends are at the harbor. And of course, Team Rocket brings along this Mecha Lapras and starts singing his most annoying song of all. And this was my reaction. Yeah, I know a couple of you all are going to be okay with that, but personally for me, it was just so annoying. It just makes me want to jump off the roof. From the original, the Team Rocket were at the Vikings-like thing. But this one, like I said, there's more like sailors-like thing. Which I guess it kind of makes sense. Another one that is pretty unfortunate is there were musics in here that were partially there and other ones not so much. I'm not saying this film is like the worst one of all. If they really did exactly what they did in the beginning of the film, I do explain some couple of stuff that weren't from the original and build a tie it all into this one, then this would have been really good. But if you're like me that has been a fan of Pokemon and has watched the very first Pokemon movie that came out in theaters with your parents, then you would be very disappointed with this one. But if you are like fully grown up and want your kids to get into Pokemon, or they recently started to get into Pokemon, this is probably something for them. Or you can just have them watch the original, because I can promise you all, the original is a lot better. That's my personal opinion. You guys have your own opinion. I know a couple of you are going to arguably say this is the best film ever made in Pokemon history, but that is when you're wrong. Because looking at the rating for the movie, how it did in Japan, it did not do so well. Yeah. But for the classic one, how it did in theaters back then, it really did pretty well. And it still stuck to me on this day. Alright, so now to get into my final verdict for this movie. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Reason is because it's just times where a classic shouldn't be messed with. But I know that we live in a time period where classics do change around. And they do try to make it modernized. And for new generations. So that's pretty much all I'm going to cover for today's video. The purpose of the video is just to tell you all what I thought about the film and get my thoughts on it, and etc. Now, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on everything covered here. Do you like the movie? Do you not like it? Let me know. That'd be appreciated. Hope you all did enjoy today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Check my channel, subscribe bell for more gameplay videos, and I will see you all in the next video.